Hey everybody, Glenn here. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. We are going to jump right back into our reviews for this week. And we're going to start with Geekfuel. Geekfuel has been a box that has been pretty consistently good over the past few months. They've had a couple of missteps here or there, They've had a couple of missteps here or there, downloadable game codes that really aren't worth anything to anybody, stuff like that. But for the most part, they've been pretty consistently good. So we're going to dive right into this one, see what we got. I really couldn't decipher any kind of theme for this box. I'm sure there is one, because it's kind of a mix of items this month. But unlike when my Geeky Goodies a couple months ago didn't really have a theme that I wasn't really happy with, this one it was a really good mix of items that I actually like. So let's get into it. I was actually a little bit discouraged when I first opened the box because the first thing I saw was a mini poster. Not that I have anything against mini posters per se, but they usually come in pretty bad shape. You know, usually they're in these boxes. I found them either folded in half, which makes them unusable. Or if they are rolled, they're rolled and you take them out and they're all wrinkled up. They're all a mess. So I wasn't too hopeful when I saw this one. So I wrapped it back in the plastic. We're going to see what kind of shape it is in. So this is a Yoda mini poster. It's called The Force. And it's by an artist called Terribly Odd. They're Geekfuel's featured artist this month. And if you go to terriblyodd.com, he has a lot of his work on there. T-shirts, a lot of different posters. He's got the same kind of style, kind of dark. But he's got some good stuff on there. Now, unrolling this poster at first is actually in pretty good shape. It doesn't have all the roll wrinkles. It probably, it was put together well. It probably would be okay to display, except it came with these two big scratches right in the middle of the poster, right in the middle of his forehead. So, and those aren't anything I can do about. So, again, this is not something I can really display. I honestly wish they would stop doing the mini posters, because they're never displayable when they come out. It'll be nice to see, if someday we can get one where it's in good shape. And again, this was in decent shape, just these two big random scratches in the middle of the sheet there. So nice poster. They definitely made a much better effort to try to get it to me in decent shape, but just that one flaw kind of killed it for them. All right, next, the shirt. The shirt we have, black shirt, and this is a Doctor Who related shirt, right? Weeping Angels, and it's supposed to be a tour shirt. So, honestly, between you and me, I never got that much into Doctor Who. I did, I watched it for a while. I'm familiar enough to know that the Weeping Angels are one of the scariest Doctor Who villains ever. Probably the scariest. Very cool antagonists on Doctor Who. And this is set up like a tour shirt. So the Weeping Angels tour. This is one of the rare shirts you're going to get in one of these boxes that has two sides, that is double-sided, and they've got all their tour dates on there. 5 billion at New Earth. A lot of funky dates and places in space. So space and time. So this is a really nice shirt, really great quality. This is a really nice shirt that I would wear. It's thick, it's really soft, it's great material. This is actually a really great shirt. And the shirt came with a little ticket, a little make-believe tour ticket. You can't really see it too well in this lighting, this natural light I have going today. A tour ticket for the Weeping Angels Don't Blink Tour 2015. And basically, what this is kind of a raffle ticket. Next month, they're giving away a big Doctor Who prize pack, and this is your chance to win. So it came with kind of a ticket for this giveaway, which is pretty cool. But I love this shirt. It's really nice. It, right here kind of makes is one of the things that would make a box for me. A really, really good shirt. I know we always get shirts, but when it's a really good quality like this and it's a really neat design, you know, it spells good things for the box. All right, next we've got a sticker sheet and downloadable game code. Again, now this one, they're not trying to sell you on a $40 or a $20. This is supposedly a $10 value. The game is Square Heroes. No one's ever heard of it. Comes with a sticker sheet. So we're not gonna, you know. Again, Geekfuel's been doing this quite a bit lately, and I don't know. I don't know anybody that's a big fan of these game codes. Every review, every unboxing I've ever seen, it's probably the least favorite item in the box. But you know, there it is. At least they're not trying to say that it's some huge value of a game. All right. This is pretty cool. This is a Plants vs. Zombies 2. They're blind bags. They're 4 blind bags. You usually only get 1 blind bag, but it's 4 blind bags, and they're these enamel pins. I haven't opened them up yet, but they look to be pretty quality. So let's open one up, at least, and kind of see what they look like. And the thing is, these pins have different rarities too. So there's the first one I got out. One of the zombies there. Kind of see it right there. Really nice pins, enamel pins, heavy. You know, really, you know, not cheapo pins. These are actually really good quality. And this one I pulled out was a 1 in 12. Most of them are 1 in 12. But there's a couple really rare 1 in 50s. So a nice thing to collect if you collect pins. You know, I know a couple people that collect these kind of things, so these are actually really nice and really quality items. So, and here's the thing, 4 of them. I mean, that's pretty good. You get 4 blind bag items. Most of the time you're just getting 1. But this is actually really nice. I'll open up the other blind bags later and see what they are. All right. When I first saw this, I thought it was some sort of funky wrist rest for a mouse pad, right? This is actually a slap koozie. So let me take my can of Coke here, and it's a koozie. Fits around your soda or your beer. That is pretty awesome. You know, normally I don't like the normally I don't like the branded stuff. You know, and this is a branded Geekfuel item, but it's so unusual. And it's something I've never seen before, and it looks good. It's not cheap. You know, even the logo and stuff isn't a cheap version of this. So this is actually a really nice item. I like this a lot. I know it might seem ho-hum, it's a koozie, but it's something I've never seen before. You know, bam, goes right back into shape. You could say it's the world's largest slap bracelet, but a very cool item. I don't mind that this one's branded because it looks really good, and it's useful and unique, and I always like the unique items in a box. So that's a really nice item. I like it a lot. Now, this was my jaw dropper of the month. You know, we get comics a lot, so it's great to get a comic, but the more I looked at this is a copy of Secret Wars #1, which just came out last month. And Secret Wars right now is the big Marvel event of the year, which is basically remaking the whole Marvel universe. And it's the first event in a while for Marvel that I've really gone out and wanted to. It's just started, so to get everything on it and get all the comics I can and start reading it and get physical comics. So I'm excited about Secret Wars in general, so it's good to get this. A few of the boxes this month are giving out the same comic. A lot of boxes are giving, I know a couple of boxes are giving out variant covers as well. So they're doing Secret Wars and they're doing variant covers. So by the end of the month, I'll probably have 3 of these comics, which is fine. Now, the difference here, and the more I looked at this isn't just a variant cover, a direct edition comic. You know, we've seen some of those direct edition comics that are made just for giving out as promos. This is an actual variant edition with a certificate of authenticity on the back. So this is a 1 out of 1,500 copy, or 15,000 copy, which is pretty darn good. This is a Dynamic Forces exclusive cover. And again, it's a limited edition, a true limited edition, not like the other ones in the other box set that you might, the ones that say direct edition, you could get in a box, you could get at a comic store in a promo, like they're giving away a free comic, some other online thing that might be giving it away, so they could all have the same covers. That's what direct edition is. This isn't a direct edition comic. This is a full-on variant made for made in a limited edition. So this is a really cool item that I'm not going to open because it's really cool. And I know I'm going to get some other Secret Wars #1s this month anyway that I can open and read. But great shape, it's nice stiff back, awesome item. If you like comics, this is a great item to get. This is a true collectible, and you have to dig that. That they did a really great job being able to get these in their boxes this month. So through the grapevine, I've heard too from comics people that this is worth about $15. So that's pretty darn good. I was really pleased and impressed with that. So there's Secret Wars. And then you've got your card that shows the items, and always shows their exclusive shirt on one side of it, and then the other items. So it's a 6-item box. And then their magazine. Geekfuel magazine is right up there with Loot Crates as far as, in Z-Box, as far as the quality magazine. They talk about the Terribly Odd artist and show some of his work. They talk about the giveaway, the contest there with the ticket stub, the Weeping Angels. You know, they feature some people, and they have a gift guide, which they have sometimes, which is pretty cool, and then the websites you can go to get these. So always a good magazine. So that's it for the box. Wow, I was very impressed with this box. This was a great quality box. You know, just from a value standpoint, I think with the comic and the shirt and the blind items, I think we're looking at, you know, $50 value at least, you know, on a $24, $25 box. That's great. But again, they really impressed me. I really loved the items in this box. Not really a disappointment, other than the poster having a scratch on it, and then your downloadable game code, which I could care less about. But the awesome comic, awesome shirt, the blind figures, were great, and the slap koozie was that unique item that you're always looking for in these boxes. So, really great job. I'm going to give this an A. This was just a good box all the way around. I'm giving it an A even though there was an item I didn't like in there, because the other items just made it so great. You can get rid of that game code and get rid of that poster and just have those 4 items in there, and I would have been really happy with this month. So, good job, Geekfuel. I've got another video coming up today. We're going to do, it's 2 for Tuesday. So I'm going to do a unboxing a little bit later of a pop box. And but for this video, we're about done. Don't forget all the giveaways we got going on. We've hit our 100 likes on Facebook, so I'm going to announce that winner with the pop unboxing later. We've hit 75 subscribers on the YouTube channel. That's another giveaway, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to give away to a random person there and announce that in a upcoming video. And then we've got the big giveaway where I curate a box for one lucky subscriber to the YouTube channel. So that's coming up. But in order to get in that giveaway, not only do you have to be a subscriber, but you have to comment on one of these May videos. So sorry about the length of this video. I tend to run off at the mouth with these boxes, especially when they're exciting to me. So this was a really good one. But until a little bit later, we will see you later. Bye-bye.